losing games because of it. And it's sort of that mentality that he has, that he knows what he's talking about, right?
Yeah.
They can make him such a polarizing figure. Now, with the position he's going to play on this team, he does have the Tempest, so I expect to see him using an AR going into this one. But if he needs to pull out the submachine gun, he's not afraid to do so.
Do you think he's got the ability to contest with someone like Formal?
That one,
I've stumped you. I've given you a riddle.
That's a bit
It's
of
not a riddle.
reach. Like, Parasite's good. Like, he's a really good player, but Formal is on another level. I believe he has, like, tied for the highest accuracy, like 24% or something. It's really absolutely insane. And now we do get to see on your screen Stronghold, where we will spin game number 1 between OpTic Gaming and compLexity. You see this half-wall area going to be the 3rd hill in the rotation, the 4th hill over here on Rocks, and then, of course, Bunker. You can see teams pick up 30, 40, even the full minute of hardpoint time on that one. You need to make sure you rotate early and win your engagements inside of the hill.
Well, you guys have been asking when do OpTic play, and you're about to see them play in their first match in the Call of Duty World Championships 2016, presented by PlayStation 4. Let's get things kicked off with Karma.
Karma, of course, he does have the Shiva, so it's right down the middle of the map, waiting for anyone for compLexity to try and strike. You see Parasite will end up being the first one falling. On the other side, Karma pushes into the hill, goes down. So now Llama and company will have a chance to strike back. That's 4 down quickly in their favor, but look at this. Look where Crimsix spawns. He spawns over by that back mansion area. He's going to be coming straight from Fire Pit. He's spotted, has not gone down yet, picks up 1, immediately moves into the hill. There's 2 for Crimbot.
Crimsix flies into the hard point to give OpTic a couple points on the board. compLexity still in the majority control right now as Llama is sweeping around. He's had a bit of a hit and miss year so far, but he seems to be coming out hot at the start of this 3-2. Swally also 5-1 at this point in time. compLexity not really on the favored side of the map. They want to try and shift the spawns in their favor. Scump comes all the way around the back and picks up a kill. Formal answers back with 2 of his own. And OpTic starting to get themselves underway and warmed up as they move to the mansion hardpoint.
3 in a row now. Look at the position from Crimsix, right? As soon as Llama pushes right through the bunker, he has him dead to rights, and there's still 3 players left in the middle of the map for compLexity. Crimsix, no problem taking that one. Goes for the other one as well. You see the laser sight on the VMP helping him win that engagement, and now he focuses attention back on the hardpoint itself. OpTic Gaming picking up a lot of time so far, and Karma on a 3 streak is playing with a Shiva inside of the hill. There's going to be 2 players going for the push. Farley will be the first one to fall, and teammate falls as well. More time in favor of the green wall.
We've seen Karma using the Shiva quite a bit in recent times, and he's certainly having a good stint right now. 6-3 on a 4 streak. Let's see. Oh, in fact, he has finally gone down as compLexity make a break into the hardpoint. It looks like OpTic are starting to spawn out over towards that bunker side as Parasite's pushing forward with this SMG. He's actually got an HVK. I've seen him use it quite a bit during this year's Call of Duty, and he's done great work with it, playing that aggressive AR role, and he's looking to capitalize on it as well. Only 6 and 7. I'm sure it'll start to heat up as we progress through to the shed hardpoint and hardpoint number 3 in the rotation.
Now, it looks like compLexity is going to try and use the smokes to really start and initiate a lot of pushes. Now Karma answers with a Hellstorm, picks up 2, but the Dart coming out on the side of compLexity. Swirly is the one in control. The active camo actually takes him past 1 player, so now OpTic are really good. They're set in this position on the hill, right? You see 2 players in the immediate, now 3 for compLexity. They need to go for that push, but Karma, look, he's worked his way behind enemy lines off the respawn, and he should be right here. If his team needs him, he'll be right there, and unfortunately, he loses that gunfight. Parasite, once again, lighting 3 things up. That's 3 in a row, getting closer and closer to that Tempest.
On a 3 streak, looking to lock down this hardpoint. Only 15 seconds left. Crimsix challenges in and wins the gunfight. Scump can't beat Llama in the exchange, but Crimsix answers back. Swally capitalizes on that affair and puts the favor into compLexity's hand as we go a fairly tied game into the Rocks hardpoint. And it looks like OpTic have got the less favorable side of the map, and they want to push forward. Here comes Crimsix to start the push. Goes right round the back of the Rocks, gets a kill onto Havoc. This is going all green Wall's way as they push right into the bottom satellite. We've also got compLexity spawning over on the bunker side, and Crimsix knows it. He's read the play great. Swally destroys him in that affair, and they're going to start to mount a comeback.
And their darts out for both sides. compLexity picks up 2 with theirs, and now both of them will be gone. Swirly still looking for more engagements inside of the hill, and you hear more streaks starting to come through, and now we get to a point where once again these team compositions will really come into play. Swarly picks up a couple of more. Parasite follows it up as well, and we're halfway through this Rock's hardpoint. You see just how far away OpTic is spawning, and a huge engagement right there. You saw Formal on the minimap go down as he was trying to get control, and with that happening, compLexity going to sort of open the door, force that spawn on the other side of the map for OpTic. Now they do have that back. Really interesting to see how OpTic will be able to get the early time going into bunker.
compLexity taking the lead as we end up in our last hard point of the first set of rotation, as Formal has brought out the Purifier, getting right into the hill. Wants to stop anyone pushing in. I think they've realized that this is a major money hill and you want to stack everyone you possibly can in there. Get something like the Purifier that is just going to lock down a doorway as it does there. Green feed is lighting up the sides for us as Formal is pushed right over to this doorway. A Purifier is being answered back to compLexity. He does get the kill, hit firing right into the smoke, hoping that kills can go down. Green Wolf still in control. Formal picks up another one. 4 streaks for him. This is great play from OpTic, locking it down. They've taken a commanding lead.
A combined 11 streak on the bunker right now for OpTic Gaming, and they still have control. Less than 20 seconds remaining here. As you said, Formal is completely streaked out, and he's sitting at an even 14 and 14 throughout this hardpoint so far. One more immediate engagement to his left, ends up losing that one. So we're one set of rotations through. What have you liked on the side of OpTic Gaming?
I just like the fact that they've controlled the hill better. I feel like maybe compLexity are getting a bit greedy with some of the kills. You saw that even through that whole entire set of hardpoints themselves, they were making more kills than OpTic, but not getting enough time on the hill. So I'd love to see them prioritize the hill a little bit more, get involved in it, not necessarily focusing too much on the kills themselves. Unfortunately, Formal stopped moving. I'm not sure if there's a problem there. But it looks like, in fact, he was using that Hellstorm. That's my mistake there, as OpTic is still in control. Karma's pulled out the Tempest. It's answered back by Parasite in the end. He's got 2 to his name. Currently on that 2 streak. Gets Scump in the back. Goes to control the hill. Can he get this extra
Parasite
one? Does it in the end. 4 kills there, back to back, as he's pushing through into Fire Pit. Spots Karma. Gets the HVK kill. He has that dart in his possession. Full streaked out for Parasite.
6 in a row. Parasite has come to play here for compLexity, leading this squad back into the game. Now they need to be able to keep control of the bottom edge. You're going to ring up the minimap. You see they have one player already there. That's Havoc. Llama is in front of him. Now looks like he's going to try and use some of the streaks to figure out the push from OpTic Gaming, and Parasite will be in a perfect position to strike. Comes up behind 2, eliminates 1, slides in 1 more right around the bar. Takes out both, now 8 in a row for the Black Ops 2 World Champion.
So impressed with how Parasite has played his game today and how he's done all year. It's really hard to adapt your game. We've seen so many pros fail to do so and really struggle. It's taken them a long time to actually adapt their game to some of these newer Call of Duties where things are a bit faster paced and you've got to do a lot more for your team instead of just sitting around and playing a standard role. He's doing such a great job in that and putting on a KD clinic for this compLexity lineup. But unfortunately, despite the kills, still not in the lead.
You need to be able to capitalize. When you do have any sort of slang advantage, when you get 2, 3 down, that's the time you need to strike, and that's not what they're seeing on the side of compLexity right now. They're pretty much getting stopped here right around that half-wall area, and of course that's where they want to stay at right now. But you think 10, 20 seconds ago, that's not where they want to be on the map. The streaks will be used to try and keep the next hill open from compLexity. Parasite picks up 1, knows that someone's back here, spots Karma, eliminates him with ease, and had the teammate support just in case that gunfight didn't go in his favor.
I just fear that maybe compLexity have got way too many Slayers on their team and not enough OBJ players. The whole team of OpTic is negative right now, but they're up by at least 33 points at this time.
And now the break's going to start to come in, right? Formal's in control of this middle area. You see he's so accurate, just shoots the dart out of the sky as well. Has a Purifier moving forward, and now we do see the communication start to come out from OpTic Gaming. Although Formal falls, looked like someone was going to follow that one up, but he goes down as well. So compLexity will be able to hold on to Half-Wall a little bit longer, but they need to stop the push coming from bunker. OpTic's trying to open up once again, and there we go. Karma and Skunk putting bodies in the kill feed to take control.
Something that OpTic are so good at is trading out their kills and getting hold of hard points as a team. Their breaks is something that many a pro have highlighted. I was talking to replays earlier on this week, and he was saying that OpTic, they're just so good at breaking. They don't necessarily have to try multiple times to break hardpoints. They get it on the first try, which is why they're so good at hardpoint. They make the most of the kills that they do get, and you're seeing it right here as they are completely in control and winning on points. And compLexity just not able to get in the hill and lock it down for themselves.
Scump's kinetic armor helps him connect with one, and then he goes down to hill control, goes back over to compLexity. I want to give Swirly a little bit of attention. He's sort of watching the middle lane, trying to make sure no one from OpTic comes over here and challenges. Of course, they all went outskirts to go and challenge this hill, and 20 seconds left on the clock. Now you see Parasite and company just going to OpTic go for the rotation over to bunker. OpTic completely destroyed them the first time around on this hill. They need to make sure it does not happen again. Parasite's weak as he slides out. He's taken out.
Good trade there, and OpTic have got a major pinch on this bunker hardpoint. Looks like Crimson's actually going to flood out and stop anyone from pushing forward. Unfortunately, he meets his maker, as it looks like Scump is trying to push the fire pit. Does get that kill, I believe. It was on Llama in the end, as compLexity go a long road ahead of them to move forward. And once again, Formal has got this Purifier ready for the bunker hardpoint.
Parasite has his Tempest down as well, as he was able to pick up one. Unfortunately, Karma answers back with
Spray
Tempest
and
of his
pray.
own. There we go. The Purifier comes in. Unfortunately, the active camo sort of helps a little bit, but OpTic keep control. The Hellstorm will come in to try and take out some of these players as the push comes in. Keeps Karma alive inside of the hill. The slide, the dive, the dip, the duck, and the dodge all going in his favor. And now compLexity do have control right after the break comes through. But amazing contest time from OpTic Gaming so far on the bunker.
Yeah, all they have to do is just stack in this hardpoint and rock the time down. You can see that the overall timer on the actual game itself is dwindling down. They keep that going, and with this stance that they have only being 25 points away from victory, it's not really a situation they have to worry too much about. We are still, I think, Formal, in fact, the only player positive on this OpTic Gaming roster, but they've just played the hill so well. compLexity have just been making almost pointless kills in the end. They haven't really made kills that have given them the advantage going into the hill. And the fact that they now have streaks available on Formal just gives them so much pressure on this last hill. They can just throw lightning strikes into the middle of it and get control of this next hard point.
And OpTic's trading where it counts, right? Inside of the hill. In every single hill so far, they've been able to trade effectively and keep control of the hill. And even when they don't have control, they're getting in and contesting over and over again. Now Formal's going to challenge with an AR. He goes down. So once again, we're seeing impressive holds from compLexity, but the time really not adding up when some of these kills that they're able to pick up.
OpTic Gaming still rocking that time down. You can just see they're not even that interested in making time for themselves. Just contesting is all they need to do at this point. We're coming to the mansion hardpoint. Karma's wrapped all the way around to the garage, jumping into the top kitchen and locking down this wall run, making sure no one flanks around as OpTic set themselves up for a contestment in the living room. As Karma's jumping back out into the car park, gets one kill on Parasite, can't follow up the second. Formal answers back. Crimsix gets a trade. Swally's in the top. He gets a second kill as well. This is time for compLexity to push forward as the time is running out and they're losing ground here with only 5 seconds left. OpTic are still in control. They make kills. Can Scump make this final kill behind the SETI? No, he doesn't. Do Havoc gets the kills and they start to make control, but here come OpTic again.
Karma in a huge engagement here, ends up winning it. Control of the hill goes back towards them, but then the kinetic armor comes out of Havoc, cannot stay alive, and just like that, 250 to 199,